Hello everyone, this is Alex Scott again, business consultant at INTERCAD, welcoming you to yet another INTERCAD SolidWorks quick tip. We are looking at part 4 of 5 right now of the Animating SolidWorks Models with Minimal Effort series, and today we'll be looking at getting into the details of the animation itself. Just a quick recap: we have set ourselves up by creating an exploded view. We've jumped from design to animation through the animation wizard, and we've taken a look at how named views can be used to enhance the overall flavor and quality of the animation. Today we take a look at how the details are going to matter. Tiny little things like how things move about, the sequence of events. Let's take a look at what we can do today. So now that we have more or less created what we need to the sequence of events, in terms of how our parts should be created, the different camera angles so that things look very nice and classy moving around the whole environment, we might want to go on now to take a look at some details that we could very quickly tweak just to add a bit more visual impact to the overall assembly. And what I'll be emphasizing on right now are the first 5 seconds of this video. Now let's take a look at this. First, we like to just pay attention to the 3 bolts. Now on the second, but you will get all your 3 bolts already removed at the same time, and you get your 3 bolts at the bottom being removed at the same time. What I like to do right now is just show you very quickly how you can tweak simple information on the animation feature manager to add a bit more visual impact to your model. For starters, by selecting a particular model item, you will find that this item gets highlighted on the screen here at the same time. So right now, as we can see here, the sequence of events happen together. What I like to do right now is maybe I like to just drag this out here a little bit to make the removal process of these 3 bolts sequential instead of concurrent. And let's take a look again at how it's going to work. I'll just very quickly drag it, and you can see here it gets dropped in one after the next. And we're going to do the same for these 3 bolts at the bottom here. Alright, now these 3 bolts are slightly more challenging because they belong partly to a sub-assembly at the bottom. So let's take a look at this, and this. So these are the ones here. I'd like this bolt here to be removed slightly later. So let's drag this one out here. And for this bolt is above in the history, which is this one here, maybe I like it to be done here, but before the part gets removed. So let's play the entire animation once again. As you can see here right now, just by very simple dragging and dropping of the events that occur in the animation, we can actually add some nice touches to the overall effect. Now what else can we add to further make things look more attractive on our video? For starters, of course, if you've got real view turned on, which I do, and shadows in shaded mode, you will find that very quickly this can add some effects that just make things slightly more appealing. One last thing we always overlook is perspective. When creating a video, perspective also helps. So this is with perspective on, this is without perspective, and that's how things look like right now. Now one of the reasons why I turn on perspective towards the end is that the dragging to window select items doesn't exactly work very accurately with perspective. Just a slight troublesome spot there to consider. So what I like to do is I like to just turn on perspective at the end of everything, and let's take a look at what the effect of all these settings are right now. Just a quick play here with perspective on. So zoom out, zoom in again, parts getting removed towards the back here, and there we have it. And with 4 simple steps, we effectively have taken a look at how we can very quickly, with minimal effort, as the topic at the beginning suggested, create very nice animations for very simple purposes. Of course, there's a lot more I could talk about. I'll be more than happy to take questions. And as always, if you have questions, there are many ways to contact us: phone, email, internet. They are lovely ways of communication, and I hope the audience here will make use of it. As always, my name is Alex Cock, Business Consultant at INTERCAD, and this has been a quick tip proudly brought to you by INTERCAD. Thank you.